Hey guys, I'm Nick May from The Business Brush. Today we're going to be talking about networking. Stay tuned. Now when I say the word networking, what do you think of? Now we've all done the after hours networking meetings, and I don't know about you, but those have, for me, never really produced much of any kind of new business. Now I know there are networking groups that you can join like BNI and LaTip and some of these other organized, corporate, structured, and they kind of cost a little bit of money. I personally have not had great success with those kind of organizations. In fact, we did try another one this last year, and I'm pulling my sales guy out of that meeting because after 6 months it didn't produce any kind of new business for us. But there are some areas that you can do some networking that is super powerful. I'm going to talk about 3 groups of people that could probably result in a lot of new business for you. So it won't be a waste of time. Number 1, I want you to seek out and network with real estate agents. Why real estate agents? Well, real estate agents are coming across customers on a daily basis that are either buying or selling a house. And I would probably gather that about 60% of homes that are sold or bought are painted either right before they're sold or right after they're bought. And so getting in front of real estate agents and building relationships with the right real estate agents, just like paint contractors, there are a ton of them out there, and there's good ones and there's not so good ones. You want to find and network with the ones that take their business very seriously, and you want to communicate to them that you are going to treat their customers in the same manner in which they treat their customers. So number 1 is real estate agents. Number 2, you should be networking with interior designers. And I would say about 80% at least of all customers for interior designers are doing some kind of painting in their projects. And so what you need to do with them is you need to communicate value to them and service to them. And the little secret that you need to understand is they always want to make sure that you treat them like they are the customer. You really need to treat both of them like your customer, the interior designer and the interior designer's customer. But what you need to do is you need to make sure that you are communicating first and foremost with the interior designer. The worst thing you can ever do is second guess the interior designer by talking with their customer about color. Now, if you've had a conversation with the interior designer beforehand that it's okay to talk color with the customer, then you can. But if they ask your opinion in any shape or form, you just want to defer to the interior designer. Trust me, I know hundreds of interior designers, and this is their biggest pet peeve. The homeowner comes to the paint contractor and says, well, what do you think about this color on my wall? And the painter goes, I would never put that in my house. I would have done something different. Well, now the homeowner is second guessing that they've chosen the right interior designer. You never want that situation. The other thing you never want to do is if the homeowner comes to you and tries to go around the interior designer and pay you directly, please, 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 that is the worst way to treat this interior designer that has brought this customer to you. So again, you need to understand that your customer is the interior designer and you need to treat them well because they have lots of customers that they can bring repeat business to you. So you need to make sure you keep that relationship very strong. The third group of people that you could be networking with, now I don't have a ton of experience with this, but this is something we're trying to do this year, is if you are in the commercial space and you are doing commercial work, you could be networking with property management companies and other organizations that do a lot of commercial work. Here in Denver, we have an organization called BOMA. I think they're national, and they typically have chapters all over the country. And that's going to be a group of people that are responsible for hiring painters, tile guys, flooring guys, cleaners for their buildings that they manage. And so you could be networking with that group, and obviously, if they're bringing you in, they're going to bring you in on a regular basis. So you need to find out who are those movers and shakers in that industry and get to know them very well. Those are 3 ways that you can spend time networking with people, always understanding how do you bring more value to them and communicating that to them so that they look good and so they want to continue to bring their customer back to you or bring their business to you. Now, if you have another group that you like to network with, would you do me a favor and put that in the comment section below? Hey, thanks for joining me today. Would you make sure that you've subscribed to this channel? And would you please do me a favor and share this on social media, either Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn? Hey, I'm Nick May from The Business Brush. We'll see you next time.